Hello friends, did you know that the desire to accumulate wealth is actually an original affection in our very nature, implanted in there by our Creator God Himself, and that it is designed to serve a noble purpose? Well, that's what I learned from what I listened to today, which is from the AudioVerse app. It's a free app, by the way, and the series that I picked up from there is titled For the Love of Money. It's a series by Alistair Huong. It is For the Love of Money, Biblical Lessons on Personal Finance. And I picked up the first part. Part 1 is titled Prosper and Be in Health, a financial health message. All right, a financial health message. Now, that's very interesting because I thought, okay, greed is, yeah, of course, we have negative messaging around greed. Of course, when you desire to get at the expense of others, that's anti-love. All right, so that's not love. That's not driven by love at all. So it's anti the character of God, who is love, by the way. So yeah, of course, but then it's fresh to me to hear that that very desire to accumulate or build up wealth is actually something that's natural within us, and it's implanted in there by our Creator. That's fantastic. Now, in my reading time today, Saturdays are special to me, so I picked up a book by Ellen G. White, and the title of the book is Counsels on Stewardship. Counsels on Stewardship. And I picked up section 1, which is titled Heaven's Law of Benevolence and Its Purpose. Now, I discovered from there that the purpose of stewardship, or giving, the lifestyle of giving, tithes and offerings, is, wow, it is actually for character development. It is actually designed by God, also by God Himself, yes, to replicate His character of love within our nature. So, God is love, and love always gives. For God so loved the world that He gave. Alright? So when we participate in this experience, in this lifestyle of giving back God's portion, which is the tithe, in giving offerings freely, free will offerings to the people surrounding us who may need help, then we're actually becoming doubly blessed, because we're not just giving and then receiving back, but we're receiving back to this, in the sense that we're receiving back so much more that you can't count the blessing, and you can't fit the blessing in a room. There would be no room enough to receive that blessing. It's a promise. Now, aside from that, we're doubly blessed because we're not just giving and then receiving back and receiving more. We're actually being blessed internally. Our characters are being transformed so that our character becomes more like God's character. And again, God is love. His nature, His law is love. It ever has been and it ever will be. And love always gives. Love always gives. Now, the action plan for all this new learning is that, well, just to give you a background, someone who was a colleague of mine, like from years ago, reached out to me for their Sulad's mission trip, and so I promised that I'll be giving once the blessing that I asked God for is once it comes, I'll be giving a portion for their mission trip. So when I do that, when I do the actual giving, I will have this new mindset that giving is actually an opportunity. It is an opportunity for me to be able to participate in this transformative process that God Himself has designed in the giving experience. So I will have this new mindset towards giving, that it's not a burden anymore. It is a privilege. It is an opportunity. It is a privilege that God Himself has given, so that we would become more like Him in character. Alright, so this is like 4 minutes and 30 seconds already. So that's about it for now, my friends. I hope you learned something new today too, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!